Can we meet, sir?
I'm One Simon Promise, by the special grace of God, the president of St. Anne's Anglican Youth Fellowship here in okujagu-ama.
What inspired your drive towards this great achievement?
Indeed, it was a joyous moment once more when we are able to understand that there are certain potentials and qualities God has put in us, which gives us an ideological concept to come up with this platform. That is why I wanted to give a signal to the world that indeed we can exalt God based on everything He has been doing for us.
What were your challenges?
It was like I don't just know how to tag it, because we are maybe a little bit fixed with several kinds of challenge. One from the members, being the youth fellowship members, from our patrons, from the church itself. But in all, we give glory to God. Who are we to question man? God has put shame to the eyes of our enemies, and we must surely stand up any moment in time to always appreciate Him for all the good things He has been doing for us.
So what are your advice to other youths out there?
My advice to other youths, I want to challenge them that there is something God has put in them. I want to challenge other churches. Of course, we have several kinds of churches within our archdeaconry and the diocese. It is quite unfortunate that some persons cannot understand this gift of God in them. We want to tell them that the churches over there listening to us, getting the melodious sound of this fellowship, they should go on and cultivate themselves so as to give a message to the society. Just like I was trying to say, I have no other God. By our dialect, we call it Ajain Tamuno Monyanake. There is no other God beside this God that has been in existence. I want to challenge them that they should always pursue this God, who is the author and finisher of our faith. In Him, you have life and hope. And I pray that God will see them through as they do so in Jesus' name. Amen. Of course, I can't forget to welcome my predecessor. Before we come to this point, I must thank the studio producer, being my boss. Honestly, it was a great challenge. But then, I didn't come up today. I started with my predecessor. He initiated this policy. I'm talking about my humble colleague, who by the special grace of God, he also will come and tell the world that no matter how leadership style is, they can also make impact in society. He came up with this ideology, and today, we're happy from the album. Within just a period of 1 year, we're able to come up with this video coverage. I want to challenge all leaders over there. Having crisis, division, fashion, nepotism cannot help our society. But we all must come together in one accord so as to embrace peace by following leadership style. Once more, I want to show this predecessor. He's a good colleague, he's a brother, he's a cousin, he's everything to me. Of course, even yesterday, it was a serious challenge we have been backing up. But he's a good backbone. If all leaders can cope up today, they will make better society. Once more, may I introduce my humble colleague, my predecessor. He was one that took over, that handed over this mantle to me. You're really welcome.
Thank
He's
you,
more prepared person than Mr. David.
Thank you. Thank you, my brother.
Mr. David, so what can you say about your successor?
Yeah, my successor is indeed someone can rely on. I would say it's indeed an epitome of a good leader.
So are you proud of his achievements?
So proud of. I must say, even when I started, he was behind me. Wherever I was doing, he was there. When we came up with the audio, I must say, in fact, he's too much. I don't know the adjective that qualifies him. So I give God all the glory for how he led us. And we came up with audio. Even time for the video, he was still there. I was still there. We are working in one accord to make sure we uplift this mighty God. And today, that thing which God expected from us, we have accomplished it. I want to say, glory be to God. When we started, it wasn't easy. I must not forget the producer, who is the person that directed us in everything we did. And today, we have got to the best.
Can we know his name?
Yeah.
The name of the producer?
His name is Sekenebo J. Sekenebo. He's indeed a man who someone can rely on. I must say that.
In all these things, just in one word, what will you encourage those people out there who are still seeing this kind of thing as a dream, as an impossible dream?
Yes, I want to encourage them that they should not neglect their beginning. They should come on whatever they have. They should make use of it very well, because the end counts. they shouldn't look at it that they didn't start well. We did not start well. People were laughing at us when we started, but today, God has blessed us. Today, everyone is hearing about us. Today, everyone is saying good about us, that we did a nice work. So I want to promise those people over there that God will still use them to do miraculous work. So whatever they have, they should come up, they should showcase it, so that the world over there will see that talent in them and encourage them. That is all I have for them.
Thank you. So I would like to know if there are anybody that corroborated your effort.
Oh yes, indeed. I must give honor to whom honor is due. First of all, I want to thank the intercession. I'm talking about His Lordship, the Right Reverend Aro Abere, who at this point in time sent us a wonderful, a joyous and audacious pastor, Reverend Tamotoye Kisley Taka. Indeed, he's a vicar and superintendent of the Anglican Youth Fellowship. He has been a lovely, a wonderful daddy to us. Whenever time we go to him, he's always there. In all our programs, more especially we do hang on the program one night or 7 performance. He will ensure that he always gives us all the necessary support. We must give honor to him. And also the association president, Mr. Goodluck Warabako, my archdeacon president, Bro Eyango Levi Okuru, indeed, and my district president, Brother Aziz Christian. Of course, we can't forget our standing evangelist Pmite TV. Let me also throw light of some of our patrons, talking about Honorable Justice Biambo, Mr. Japheth Noah Okujagu, talking about Mr. Tamnon Noah, Sister Aluko Shedrack, and Mr. Tabupi Obebare, who has been at the peak of this fellowship. Indeed, we say that God will use them more than this. And we want to also urge other people that have not been supporting the youth ministry. It is time for them to rise up to their responsibility and make sure they forward the youth, because the youth are the backbone of the church. Without youth in the church, no future leaders. Once more, I thank you and encourage them to do more to other youth, and God will increase them and bless them in Jesus' name. Thank you.